Immigration law refers to national government policies which control the phenomenon of immigration to their country. Immigration law, regarding foreign citizens, is related to nationality law, which governs the legal status of people, in matters such as citizenship. Immigration laws vary from country to country, as well as according to the political climate of the times, as sentiments may sway from the widely inclusive to the deeply exclusive of new immigrants. Immigration law regarding the citizens of a country is regulated by international law. The United Nations International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights mandates that all countries allow entry to its own citizens. Certain countries may maintain rather strict laws which regulate both the right of entry and internal rights, such as the duration of stay and the right to participate in government. Most countries have laws which designate a process for naturalization, by which immigrants may become citizens. Immigration law in the USA. The immigration laws in the United States have experienced uneven progress. During colonial times, independent colonies created their immigration laws. The first law governing the naturalization of foreigners was the Naturalization Act of 1790. However, many years later the Chinese Exclusion Act was passed to stop the immigration of Chinese people. The Emergency Quota Act of 1921 and the Immigration Act of 1924 put a quota on how many immigrants were permitted, based on nationality and previous influx years. The Immigration and Nationality Act of 1952 led to the creation of the Immigration and Naturalization Service. Homeland Security, the Department of Justice, the Department of State, the Department of Labor, and the Department of Health and Human Services. Of the five, the Department of Homeland Security, which replaced the Immigration and Naturalization Service, enforces immigration laws and bestows benefits on aliens. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, and Customs and Border Protection. The United States allows more than 1 million aliens to become legal permanent residents every year, which is more than any other country in the world. The United States also issues more visas than any country in the world. Visas in the United States can be broadly separated into two categories, one for people seeking to live in the U.S. termed immigrant visas, and the other for people coming for limited durations, termed non-immigrant visas. The former visa has per-country caps, and the latter does not. Most non-immigrant visas are for work purposes, and usually require an offer of employment from a U.S. business. Such immigration may involve restrictions such as a labor certification to ensure that no American workers are able to fill the role of the job, hence designed to protect wages and conditions. Other categories include student, family and tourist visas. Each visa category is further divided into numerous subcategories. The large number of specific categories has been recommended as a main area for comprehensive immigration reform. Control measures. To control immigration, many countries set up customs at entry points. Some common location for entry points are airports and roads near the border. At the Customs Department, travel documents are inspected. Some required documents are a passport, an international certificate of vaccination and an onward ticket. Sometimes travelers are also required to declare or register the amount of money they are carrying. Comparison of immigration visa categories by country. This section is an attempt to classify and bring together information about immigration legislation on a number of countries with high immigration. Details on immigration law of different countries. Immigration regulation is the control of the people, and their numbers, who may enter a nation's sovereign territory. It applies both to persons seeking to live and work in a particular nation and tourists, persons on layover due to travel issues, and those wishing to study or otherwise make use of a country's facilities. Immigration control of one form or another is imposed by most countries. It is an inherent right of a sovereign state. See also, asylum shopping, immigration regulations of New Zealand. References. External links, U.S. immigration law, business law, commercial litigation, employment law, admiralty and maritime law and personal injury. Citizenship Laws of the World, the most comprehensive although a little bit outdated report by United States Office of Personnel Management Investigations Service PDF, copy, PDF. American Immigration Law Foundation, Immigration Equality's Immigration Law Glossary, and Migrationes, Inmigracia Cubden, U.S. Citizen and Immigration Services, Siskin's Immigration Bulletin, Comparative Citizenship Analyses by European Union Observatory on Democracy, Immigration's Attorney Las Vegas.